on the road to Seminole. It always reminds me of Seminole.
Seminole?
Seminole. But
Seminole.
on the road to Seminole. Going to check out Gaines Gym.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hear that shit.
That's what I think of every time, Seminole. Going to check out Gaines Gym out in Seminole, Texas. It is a gym that we are supplying some products to. And we got those products loaded up?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. And we're going down to educate them on some supplements so they can have a better chance selling them and providing for their gym goers and their community, because they're about an hour 15 from Lubbock.
Nice.
So we got a little road trip this morning, and of course it's bulk season, so we got road trip necessities. Donuts. There's a lot of money in this little town here. Lots and lots of oil money. Like, this gym is crazy nice. I want to see the inside for pictures, but it looks stupid nice. So let's go check it out. Superhuman Pre and Supreme are polar opposites from the pump. So both of the Pre and Supreme have an ingredient in there. It's a form of caffeine called dicaffeine malate. So dicaffeine malate kicks in about 2 hours after you consume it, which means that there's no post-workout crash, but if you take it late, you're probably not going to sleep very well. So those guys are phenomenal pre-workouts, but I predominantly only recommend those for people who work out earlier in the day, like usually before 2 o'clock or so. And then the main difference between Pre and Supreme is Pre is more of a, what we consider a moderate level pre-workout. It does have 350 total milligrams of caffeine, so it is not light by any means. But again, it is a sustained release caffeine, so that 350 isn't going to hit you all at once. It's more of a staged release, like 200 up front and then 150 later on. And then Supreme is 350 caffeine. It does have 100 milligrams of the dicaffeine in there, but it also has another ingredient in there called NMT, which is normethyltryptamine. That one just gives you a higher level sense of energy, and it's more of a euphoric kind of rush of energy. So you get it's got a really good mood boost in it. You feel really, really good when you take it, and you just get really happy workouts. So I love Superhuman Supreme personally. It's one of my favorites. It is a higher stem, but it's got a really, really good feel to it as far as the energy and the mood that you get from it. So those three specifically in the pre-workout category sell probably more than, I would say, pretty much any of our other pre-workouts that we carry. So those will probably take off pretty quick.
Does that one still give you like the itchy?
So the Superhuman Pump does actually have beta-alanine in there. That was a great question. It does have the beta-alanine in there that will cause that kind of skin reaction. It's not going to be quite as strong as what it is when paired with caffeine, but you can still expect some of that like skin tingle. Yep.
With y'all's sales for pre-workouts, do you guys do you require them to be 18 years or older to purchase? You don't.
Nope.
So it's not legal at all. Like
Nope.
I mean, it's not illegal to sell to.
No, that's one of the beauties, I guess you could say, of the supplement industry is there's very, very little FDA regulation as far as who's supposed to purchase what. Now that makes our jobs a lot harder because we have to decide who's capable of purchasing what and if it's a good idea to let them purchase it or not. But for the most part, as long as you're understanding what the teenager's taking it for and they understand what they're taking it for. Stimulant pre-workouts aren't necessarily a bad thing. The biggest thing is like I wouldn't sell, like Superhuman Supreme to, like a soccer player. People that do more cardio-based exercise definitely don't need higher stimulant pre-workouts, but they could really benefit from something like a pump. A non-stim pre-workout is going to help with the blood flow aspect. So, I recommend like non-stim pre-workouts to track athletes all the time because it's just going to help with the oxygen in the blood so they can actually get more endurance and get through their workouts better. Bathroom is sick. What? It's crazy. Private showers. This place is stupid nice. Like, stupid nice. And I am going to finish sipping on my bum pump with a little bit of Superhuman Supreme. And then I'm gonna put my jacket on and go warm up. get ready for this back day.
What are we doing today? What are we doing?
They already know we're doing back. It's already on there.
Here, you told the people?
Yep. Start with a warm up. Some stretches. Some band work.
Stretching is important.
They already know that too. Told them that last week.
What?
Not forget to warm up.
Who? Caitlin?
No. YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube. I told YouTube that. Starting with some pull-ups. Pull-ups are a staple in back day. Pull-ups over 240 are a lot harder. A lot harder. All right, so we're gonna do some bent over rows, but I'm gonna start with some rack pulls, just kind of like with the bar first. The thing about rack pulls, I'll stand this way so you can see it. You want to actually like straighten your legs more and actually like roll your shoulders, roll your back over. Get more work in the lumbar and the lower back. I mean, like, if you come more here, more of an athletic stance, you're going to have more force production, but you're not really actually going to build the strength in the lower back like you need to with a rack pull. Nice. I don't know who Scott is. Oh. We'll just step back. Drop into an athletic stance. And hit some bent over rows. Technical difficulties with the cameraman.
What?
Hmm?
The technical difficulties with the cameraman? Is that what you said?
God, I hate being weak. It sucks. I don't know if we'll do another set or not. We'll see.
Wait.
Let's go. All right, decided to go with 225 for the top set, so we'll see how it goes. It's kind of heavy. It shouldn't be that heavy, but it's heavy. You remember whenever I was doing bent over rows with like 365?
You used to have like 4 plates.
I know.
But that was also why you kept breaking your back.
Yeah, but this is stupid.
You lift weights so much.
No, there's no such thing.
You broke
It's
your
like
back all the time.
I didn't really care about how much I lifted until now. I'm trying to lift more weight again, and I can't lift shit.
You started breaking your back in the 7 days.
I am breaking my back. That's the point. It's just not heavy enough to break it, but it's still breaking. That's what sucks. At least if you hurt yourself with 365 on bent over rows, you're like, oh bro, what'd you hurt yourself with? 365 on bent over rows. It's like, what'd you hurt yourself with? Fucking 225. Like, yeah. No, I'm fucking annoyed. Don't do drugs, kids. Can't do them forever. And when you stop, it sucks. We have officially reached peak awkward silence in the gym. Music turned off. Now it's so quiet. It's so quiet, I'm scared. Nah, just kidding. Sipping on some Element and some Bonafide aminos. Get them at phnutrition.com. Shop yours today. People think I'm weird. Somebody's asked me about it. Like, why do you lick your lid every time you open your bottle? Because there's liquid on the inside of your lid cap, and it gets on your face when you drink it. Do they have a single arm cable? All right, so we're gonna do a single arm lat press down with the rope. So rope attachment, straighten your body up. You want to lean into it, but not like lean sideways. You want to lean just your torso forward. Keep your shoulders square and try to imagine pushing your lat forward, if that makes sense. So your whole shoulder and lat should go forward. And that's going to be where your starting point is. From here, lean into it, extend the shoulder, press it down, back, and through the hip, leading from your elbow. So imagine that your hand is basically just a hook for the rope. I feel like bougie DFW realtor, Mr. Austin Richardson, working out in a nice watch. I see him working out in a watch all the time.
In Dallas, it's kind of gonna do shit.
You move from Lubbock to Dallas, you just got to be a part of that bougie life. And the key to this one is keeping the movement in your lat. You can easily take over with shoulder, with chest, with tricep by extending the tricep. So you want to try to keep your arm locked in the length from your shoulder to your wrist. And you want to pull from your wrist to your hips. So you're pulling through the side of your body and making sure that you're isolating. It really should be that front lat to really help with that sweep from the front. And then we're going to superset it with some standing close grip supinated rows from a high point. So kind of the same thing. You want to lean into it, push your shoulders down, but instead of pressing down through the hips, you're pulling down towards the belly button. And neither of these movements are very heavy. Like I'm doing 70 pounds on this one, which that would be 70 pounds per pulley. So 140 on this one. And then this single arm, I'm only doing 30 pounds on this single arm. So check your ego on these because these are not heavy lifts. That's why I put them in specifically after heavier barbell rows. You're gonna fire hard on the barbell rows, and then you're gonna work more of an isolated movement, really feel it in the lat on these two supersets. Probably do a couple more sets of these, and then figure out where I'm gonna go from there. Probably have like one more main mover, one more auxiliary lift, and finish it there. So we'll probably do 2 sets, 2 top sets on this matrix lat pull down. Ooh, that was a wet one. It wasn't actually a fart. It was the weight. Anyways, so we'll do an iso combo. So right one, left one, together. That's 1. We'll do 2 sets of 8. Halfway there. 5. All right, 2 more. Man, those kinds of sets, whatever you want to call them, cluster, isolation sets. I don't know what you call them, whatever the fuck they are, technical term for them. They suck. They start out so easy. And then by the last 2 reps, 3 reps, you're fried. That's what they mean when they say the rolling Great Plains. The shit just goes on and on and on and on and on forever, and it's just flat as fuck. And that's all there is, just flat dirt. Like for miles and miles and miles and miles. A bunch of flat dirt. Post-workout smoothie. Banana wild berry with 40 grams of protein. It's pretty tasty. Not sure what protein they use.
I think it's a vanilla.
It's definitely vanilla, but it's kind of sitting in my stomach like a concentrate, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but I prefer my Formula One isolate, that's for sure. But it's bulk season, so smoothie, and then we'll eat something when we get back to Lubbock. We're about halfway there. We left like what, right at 2:15. Back in Lubbock, swung by the shop and got a new battery for the camera, so we're back on the camera. I also picked up the new mics. These apparently are the gold standard of wireless microphones now. They have a bunch of stuff built into them that I don't really understand, like 32-bit audio, which is apparently studio quality audio virtually anywhere. A little bit longer battery life, which is cool. A little bit longer range, which is pretty dope. Up to 820 feet. That's pretty wild. 820 feet away, you can still pick up on these. Pretty crazy. Coolest thing about them is they have a transparent case. So this little part is transparent. That's why I bought them. Nah, totally kidding. It's because this audio is awful. There's this little humming in the back of these microphones. I mean, it's great quality audio for most people, but I'm extremely picky. And I can't stand the audio. So I upgraded as soon as I saw these, and I saw the reviews, and I saw that that little fuzz noise, little shh, was cut out with these. Jumped right on it. So as soon as we get home, right now we're waiting on our Chick-fil-A food. There's children that's gonna watch this.
No.
Anyways, as soon as we get home, I'm opening these bad boys up, and we will see what the difference in audio quality is firsthand.
You work hard to put this together. I'm sorry I'm ruining it. Oh, not ruining it. At some point, I never wanted to do record flag of that. I don't have to go back out there.
Dope old case. Way nicer than the original carrying case that came with.
You are weird. Everyone knows you're weird, but they're all so weird. Hey, everybody. I'm just gonna come back out, but if you keep a little nervous.
All right. So here they are. Brand new mics. Super dope. I love the clear casing. It's just super sleek. And now we're going to switch over and test out the audio quality. 3, 2, and here we are. The new microphones. What do you guys think? Worth it?
And affiliate of you of the joy of seeing you here today.
Oh, man.
Did you see that on there?
I sure did. How was the quality on that sneeze? Well, I'm excited to try them out. I think the casing, like I said, is super dope. The actual receiver size is relatively the same, but this is a transmitter. Sorry, the transmitter, and the receiver is actually a good bit bigger. This is the original receiver. The new one is obviously on the microphone, on the camera. But we'll see. Hopefully it was worth it. And it is about 4:30. Probably need to drink a protein shake, take a shower. Are you gonna go to Stride?
7 probably.
7 o'clock?
Yeah. I don't want to go 5:45. We're chilling right now.
There's a 7 o'clock workout?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna go to the shop at whenever.
When are you come back? I didn't know if you go back right now. I thought we were chilling.
Still got work to do. I'm going handheld. This is apparently intelligent noise canceling, and I haven't adjusted the gain or anything yet either, so it's picking up pretty loud. Yeah, but noise canceling is more like my breathing and stuff, so we'll see kind of how that picks up. I guess go ahead and turn the TV on and see what happens then. So now the TV is on, and we're shooting. Not really sure what all you can do with this. I'm gonna read through the instructions. There's a lot of adjustments, I guess you can make. So we'll see.